Hi everyone, welcome to this instructional video for the proposal assignment in this class. So you'll find all of the instructions and submission points already posted on Blackboard. Documents are there, the submission points are already there, but this little video is just meant to walk you through some of the features for this assessment. So here we go. The final due date for your proposal will be Friday, February 19th of this year, 2021. And hopefully you have noticed that the seminar and the proposal assignment are obviously linked. Your proposal is kind of your first steps in getting some research on the page, picking a topic and exploring some of the interesting aspects about that. So while the Satori research presentation, which is due way later in the semester, is worth 20% of your final grade, the proposal that this video is seeking to review for you is worth 15% of your final grade. So what you can expect by completing this task in particular, well, you are going to be selecting your topic focus for this presentation that you're doing in the Satori format. And we'll go over very quickly what Satori is. It's a bit of a review, of course, because you've already been using Satori in our class. But we'll take a look at that again just in case it's a bit unclear. But what you're doing in this proposal is getting your topic narrowed down. You are drafting some learning outcomes for your seminar later on in the semester. You are going to be annotating a list of some academic and non-academic articles that you can use to begin your research on your topic. And you will be putting together a work plan that helps keep you on track because it is a very big project. It can be time consuming, especially if you leave it to the last minute. So a work plan helps avoid that discomfort. So in terms of the task, what you're being asked to do in the proposal is essentially fill out this table that you see before you. And what you can do is, by grabbing this little box here with the arrow in it, you can see how everything is now highlighted. And I'm using a Mac, so my Control Command keys are going to be probably a little different from the netherworld of PC-ness. But for me, what you're going to do is you're going to highlight the table by selecting it. You're going to press copy. So you're copying it. You're going to press whatever your command new document is. For Mac users, it's command N. And then you are pasting it into this new document. So you have the entire table for you to input your answers directly on. So I've made it nice and straightforward for you. And what you are doing on this table is essentially narrowing down and responding to the questions that are proposed. And you are able to type your responses directly into it. Yay! So these questions here are designed to get you to start narrowing and start understanding the context for your topic focus. So you'll be answering, what specific question are you going to be working on? Because the way that our Satori seminars are going to work is that they are going to be based on questions that are throughout the textbook. So they relate to readings in the textbook, but they are used as a jumping off point for you to develop a response and a learning opportunity for your fellow students. because I'll tip you off. What is likely going to happen is that our Sutori seminars that you will exchange the links with each other will likely become part of our final examination in this course. So just a little thing to think about in the future. But for now, you're going to be working through topic focus questions and answering here in these little, in this column. I'm asking you to develop some learning outcomes. So you will see here some text is in blue, and that just means that it is kind of introductory and resourceful, a resource that you can use. So it just explains what a good learning outcome is. It gives you a few resources that you can follow and by clicking on the links. And in terms of understanding what a strong learning goal or outcomes look like, number 3 here points you to our Sutori modules. So I'm just going to flip over to one example that you can use, and all of the first tutorials in our learning modules will make great examples for you to follow, because what I do, and you can see here, I have a list of learning objectives where I tell you exactly what it is that you are going to be doing and achieving in each module. So they are a great source of inspiration that you are welcome to use, and make it your own too. If you want to call some things a little different names, that's groovy, that's awesome. So the questions here kind of guide you through this process of putting down your learning statement, addressing your learning objectives, and then finding 3 key terms that you anticipate using in your seminar related to your topic, related to your topic area. As we move forward, you are going to be thinking about learning prompts and learning activities. And again, our Sutori modules are great resources for this. I'm going to flip back over here and just point out some of the prompts and activities. So a learning prompt tends to be something that gets students to assess what they know about a topic maybe, or draw their attention to some of those hidden assumptions or common assumptions that we have about a particular issue or topic. So I have called them think stops, and they are interactive, so you are more than welcome to ask specific questions that you want your participants to answer, and using these dialog boxes that pop open when you click on them, you can encourage insightful discussion in that way. So that's what a learning prompt looks like, but you can also use other formats. You can use a case study, you can use a did you know that? It's up to your creativity, whatever you would like to use. In terms of a learning activity, using Sutori, you can actually program, oh, I don't have one in here, a little, like a multiple choice quiz or a matching exercise. So please do explore the kinds of activities that you can use with Sutori, and you can use that as your inspiration and try them out. So in question 3, what you are doing is essentially trying out some ideas and getting some feedback. So this will take you learning a little bit about your topic area and just trying on some ideas. So there's space for 3 prompts here. There's space for 3 activity ideas here. And really, the more detail you can add to it in your proposal, the easier it will be later down the line. And of course, everything is alterable. So if you find that maybe you want to dig deeper or found other questions to ask in your seminar, go for it. That's not a problem. This proposal exercise is really a jumping off point. And it's a way for me to give you some feedback on where your ideas are heading and what you can look forward to next. So number 4 is a mini annotated bibliography. So you probably have done some of these already in your degree programs. So there's some prompts there for you. And then number 5 is a work plan. So here I've just listed weeks 6 through 10. And tell me a little bit about what you plan on doing in these weeks. And it makes a big difference, I have to say. Trust me, I'm a professional. And the more you can stick to your plan, the easier and more effective this project will be, because it is, again, a big project. So that's the table part of our assignment. I'm going to pop back into the actual instructions because there's a few more things that I want to draw your attention to. So I'm going to scroll. There are requirements and submission points, so you will want to ensure that you are including a title page that's in APA format. You are, of course, handing in the outline table that I just showed you how to do in a new document. Just so you know, there are no minimum or maximum length requirements. I would much rather you focus on the substance of your responses and getting as many ideas on the page as you can, because together we can sort of fish through them and try to find something that will bridge into your more permanent answers in your seminar. Point form is acceptable for portions of the assignment, so don't sweat that. And writing in full sentences for some of these responses is also acceptable. And then when you're ready to submit your assessment, you are going to be using the link that is already posted in the proposal place. I've lost my words for this. Where you find the instructions. So everything is there. There's where you will submit it. And I do make note of how it is that I'll be evaluating your work in this assignment. So I won't go over these in detail here, but you can read that for yourself. And what I really want to draw your attention to is that there is a topic menu that you are encouraged to use. You will find this topic menu as an infographic in the folder where you find the instructions and the submission point. So you can see here, I'm scrolling down, here is the topic menu. And what you can do when you want to explore some of the topics, so as you can see here, I've divided into general areas like explaining and debating globalization. If you're interested in economics, finance, and globalization, there are things here too. Identity, culture, and experience in globalization, media and entertainment, and law, politics, and governance. Now, when you want to find a topic, you just click on the icon and a whole bunch of questions will pop up for you. So what you're going to be doing to select a topic is working on one of the questions that is being promoted here. And you only need to pick one. You don't have to do them all. That would take absolute forever and ever and ever. So just select one for your topic area. And I've included the article number and the page number in our current textbook. So just as a review, we are on the 6th edition. If you've managed to get your hands on the 5th edition, it's largely the same. You will find the vast majority of readings have carried over into the new edition. There are some new adds to it, but you will notice that the pagination is off. So just so you know. So each of these icons has a whole host of questions. So whatever your interest is for this course, there's a question for you. Now, if you find that there's some questions there that, yeah, I don't mind, but maybe a specific interest is missing, do write to me, send me an email, and we can just review and make sure that it's a topic that is doable for an assignment of this type. So it is important that you do that, just so that we can make sure that you're not spinning your wheels and wasting your time on an assignment that is not substantive enough, or you pick something really general and really huge and it would take you forever. That's not good either. Right then, so that is it. That's all I wanted to say about your proposals. Now, if you find that you are left with more questions than answers, please don't hesitate to contact me through email. I'm happy to go over your questions and get you pointed in the right direction. So don't be shy about reaching out. Okay, I wish you a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.